How Lagosians resumed after the lockdown. Now, the day we've been waiting for finally came. You know, the day many Nigerians living in Lagos and Abuja had been wishing for was here. A lot of us have been, it looks like we've been in prison for a while, but that day we had all been waiting for had finally come. Monday, April 4, 2020 was that day, the day the partial lockdown was lifted. Initially, people had already begun to share their fears on social media, about going out whenever the lockdown was lifted, mainly because, according to the NCDC, the number of people getting affected continue to increase by the day. Like every night, every 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. in the mornings when NCDC releases their list, all of us were always afraid, man, because the numbers keep increasing. It keeps increasing by the day. So while some of us waited for the first day of the lockdown to see how it would be, others, the brave ones, I call them the brave ones because they had to go to work. Many of them took to the streets. Some people were even seen trekking on the Niger Bridge. Like there was a video showing people trekking on the Niger Bridge. Now we cannot confirm if that video was taken during this period, but seeing people trekking on the bridge in itself was a very, very surreal thing. Now, so how did Lagosians resume after the lockdown? Was there traffic? Did Keke and Dafo drivers fully follow the government orders on how they can carry passengers? How were the bus stops? What about the markets? These are some of the questions we'll be tackling in this video. Number one, why were there so many people at the banks? This is a question I honestly would like answers to, because if it was a queue around the ATM now, people were trying to use the ATM, we understand. But literally hundreds of people were all trying to get into the banks, like into the main banking hall. Now it's possible that their transactions could have been hanging during this whole lockdown period, so everybody just wanted to come and fix it. But still, it makes almost no sense, because if you think about it, that's the opportunity coronavirus uses to spread. That's what they call community spread right there. You understand? It makes no sense, because if the truth of the matter is, if you have to go to the bank at all, or any place where people will be gathered this period, please, I beg, just maintain, not even just me, but for the sake of your family, for the sake of Lagos, for the sake of Nigeria, please maintain social distancing. Please maintain social distancing. Number two, the Keke and Dafo drivers listen to the government. Now, I'm going to use myself as an example. I can only speak for my area, at least from just judging from my own experience. I took a drive around Amodofi, first stop to be precise, and all the Keke drivers and bus drivers I saw did not carry full load. I'm sure you understand what I mean by they didn't carry full load. Their passengers were not complete. The Keke drivers just had 2 people sitting at the back, according to what the government said, and nobody sat with the driver. While the bus drivers had just 50% capacity on a normal day, these buses are always full. Even Keke will carry an extra passenger at the front just to be full. Now, others on social media say they saw doubtful drivers, some buses where they carried full load. Some even saw people lapping inside bus. Guys, we cannot, please. I mean, if you must enter public transport, please make sure the driver or conductor, anybody is responsible enough to follow what the government has said. The government guideline is Keke carry only 2 people, bus drivers carry at least 50% of the bus. No Okada at all. No Okada at all. Number 3, traffic. You see, it seems the traffic situation in Lagos it looks like it's divine intervention we need, because I really don't understand where this traffic comes from. Now, like on Monday now, it's not everybody that came out, but there were a number of people on the road. Now you would think that the traffic should reduce, but people were still stuck on traffic, trying to get to work and trying to get back home. People were still stuck in traffic. I wonder where this thing happens from. Now, people even complain about the traffic on Third Mainland Bridge. Why, if you see the traffic in Kubwa Expressway in Abuja, if you're familiar, that road is almost always free. But if you see the traffic that was there, you wonder what was going on. So, guys, we can never say this enough. If you don't have any reason to be outside, please stay in your house, stay at home. We really have to reduce the spread of this virus. I'm sure a lot of you know that our government, not just our government, but our government hospitals, our health facilities cannot handle an outbreak. This is a pandemic, but if it becomes a serious matter, we know if you handle them. So please, if you have to go out at all, please maintain social distancing and make sure you go out with your gloves and your face mask, and carry your hand sanitizer too. Thank you, guys.